about me? I love me some me. Back-to-back winning weeks now. I am too nice a person to ever tell the haters to fuck off. I would never, ever say something like that. But it is worth noting, back-to-back winning weeks for your boy here, betting the National Football League, as we are going to do here. Week number 7, the board of spreads presented by my friends at BetMGM. BetMGM, of course, is the king of sportsbooks. Nick Kostos here. Now, before we give you the games that we like, the games that we love, and the games that I have no interest in betting, we, of course, have to pay homage to the board of spreads. Oh, board of spreads, please be good to us for the 3rd consecutive week. And at some point during this video, I will have a badass promo code coming your way for new users for the king of sportsbooks, BetMGM, that you will not want to miss. But as always, we start with the games that I have absolutely no interest in betting in. It's a weird week in the NFL, man. Tons of backup quarterbacks, tons of quarterback uncertainty. I'm going to try to make some sense out of it for you, the viewer. I'll do the best I can, no promises. And let's start with this clusterfuck in Chicago, with the Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. So here's what we know. Justin Fields, dislocated thumb, which seems painful. Can't grip the football, sounds bad. His job is to throw it. So Justin Fields is going to be out. The problem, though, is that Jimmy Garoppolo got literally taken to a hospital on Sunday during the Raiders-Patriots game. Probably not going to play. So now the question becomes this. Who is Josh McDaniels going to start a quarterback this week? Will it be Brian Hoyer, who's absolutely terrible, but, probably can get a win over the Chicago Bears? Or will it be the leader of #the squad? Will it be the Green New Deal, AOC, Aiden O'Connell for the Las Vegas Raiders, the rookie out of Purdue? I have no idea, so how the hell are we supposed to bet this game? I will say the total feels a little big if it's going to be Tyson Bagent. Who? Division II quarterback at Shepherd. Tyson Bagent for Chicago, and then AOC for the Las Vegas Raiders, and the total's 37.5. Under is the only look in this game, and really we're supposed to bet this game or watch it. Thank God for betting, or else no one would be paying attention to the Raiders and the Bears. Oh, you like quarterback uncertainty? From the producers that brought you the Raiders and the Bears, we now bring you the Browns and the Colts. Is Deshaun Watson going to play? Your guess is as good as mine. We got Deshaun Watson feeding his side of the story to some reporters. We got the Browns feeding their side of the story to other reporters. This guy's getting paid $230 million to not play. Sign me up. Guy's got the best job in the country. So until we know if Deshaun Watson's playing or not, how are we supposed to bet this game? I do lean towards the Browns, even if it's P.J. Walker starting at quarterback, because this defense is absolutely ridiculous for the Browns. And Gardner Minshew, yes, he's got the cool hair. Wow, he's got a mullet, and he's got a mustache, and he wears shorts. Wow, how great is that? Also, he's not good, and the Browns' defense is good. So Cleveland or nothing, but how are we supposed to bet this game until we know who the quarterback is? If it's Watson, this number will definitely rise over 3. The Browns will be favored by more than 3 on the road at Indianapolis. All right, the next game that I have no interest in betting, well, I do have a little interest in betting it, is the Buffalo Bills on the road at the horrendous New England Patriots. Man, you're of a certain age. All you know your entire life is the Patriots winning and grabbing everyone's heart out of their chest and showing it to them like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. I'm 40. It's a really dated reference. But anyway, they've been killing everyone for years, and now they're getting killed by everybody on a week-in, week-out basis. But Josh Allen, day-to-day with a shoulder injury, when Josh Allen is confirmed to play and he's off the injury report, this is going to go up right to the edge of 10. And then if you want to bet the Patriots, good luck and Godspeed. I don't want to bet this team anymore. Look at how it ended last week with the safety by Mac Jones. Bills or nothing on the road at New England, but right now has to be nothing while we wait on Josh Allen. Again, if Allen plays, this goes up right to the edge of 10. Maybe it hits 10. Some #sharp bettors will probably like the Patriots at that number. Let them bet the Patriots. You have some self-respect and don't do that to yourself. All right, the next game. No interest in betting. Side and total is this one, but we'll do that with the 2-team teaser. All right, so the next game that we're going to have absolutely no interest in betting, that's it. I kind of like every other game, which is awesome. All right, so let's go to Thursday night. We do these live when we do them in one take, so sometimes we do things like that. Thursday Night Football, Saints, a 1-point home favorite over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Weird line movement on this game this week related to the health of Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence. This game opens Jacksonville -1. Then Lawrence, might not play because of his knee injury. It's in a knee brace, might not play in the game. Saints go out to a 3-point favorite, and then we see #Twitter videos hitting the internet on Tuesday of Trevor Lawrence wearing a brace at practice. Lawrence says he's going to play, and the Jaguars get bet because of course they do. So here's the question I want to ask you right now, seriously you, the person that's watching this. Do you want Derek Carr and Dennis Allen, or do you want Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence in a pick-the-winner game? is as easy as it gets. It's obviously the Jacksonville Jaguars, but we can't make that bet until we know for sure Trevor Lawrence is in. If and when that happens, the Jaguars will close a road favorite on Thursday night in New Orleans against the Saints. All right, let's go to the two-team teaser for this weekend, because the two-team teaser last weekend was awesome for us, right? The two-team teaser absolutely crushed for us last week with Washington and Houston. This week's two-team teaser will be as follows. The Atlanta Falcons. Ritter me this. Why is Desmond Ritter still playing? I don't know, but he is. But do we trust Tampa Bay to win this game by margin? Maybe they win by 3. Are they really going to win this game by 9 or more? I think not. And then we've got Washington with a terrible pass defense. Should have lost last week to Atlanta if Arthur Smith, that mustachioed moron, would pull Desmond Ritter from the game and play Taylor Heineke. How about the Giants this week up to plus 7.5? It doesn't matter who the Giants quarterback is. Tyrod Taylor, Daniel Jones, Phil Simms, Jeff Hostetler, Danny Cannell, Dave Brown, Kent Graham, Kerry Collins. Doesn't make a difference. Maybe even Jesse Palmer comes off the set of The Bachelor and plays for the Giants again. Giants and Atlanta is your winning two-team teaser coming up for this week in the National Football League. We will revisit the Giants coming up in a little bit here. I'll just hold on to this. We will revisit the Giants in a second. All right, the next game that I like but don't love. How about the Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers? How good is Cooper Kupp? This guy, he's hurt once last year. He gets hurt again this year, and all he does is come back and absolutely dominate. But the Rams have no healthy running backs heading into this game. Kyron Williams is out. Ronnie Rivers is out. So it's going to be Myles Gaskin. It's going to be Zach Evans, and it's going to be Royce Freeman. The number comes off 3 and goes to 3.5. At this number, I can only look towards the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Pittsburgh or nothing, but not one of my favorite bets coming up for this week. We'll get to the rest of the bets in a second, but I was told we had, where's that promo code at? Here's the promo code for this week. It's BOS. Promo code BOS for new users. Bet $10 and you get $200 in bonus bets. Don't be an idiot. Bet with the king of sportsbooks. Promo code BOS. $10 bet gets you $200 in bonus bets for new users at BetMGM. Again, that promo code is BOS. All right, we will now move to, the SGP Plus. Oh, baby. We've got for you, dear listener and dear viewer, we've got for you an SGP Plus this week where you can parlay same-game parlays. How amazing is that? Yet another reason why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. This week's SGP Plus is going to be the LA Chargers and the Chiefs over 48 with Justin Herbert over passing yards, and then we will play the over in the Giants-Washington game and Jalen Hyatt over receiving yards. Washington secondary is brutal. Hyatt is the Giants' deep threat, so like that and like the over in this game, I don't like either defense. And here, look at how low this total is with Herbert and Mahomes, and I think Herbert stands toe-to-toe with Mahomes, and the Chargers probably lose the game. That is your SGP Plus, Chargers and the over, and then Justin Herbert passing yards over and the over, and then Jalen Hyatt over and the over in the Giants game. They'll put a nice graphic up on the screen to make up for my flubbing of my words there. Now to the Chargers and the Chiefs in this game. Man, the total does feel really low, right? 48 with Herbert and Mahomes, but man, have you seen this Chiefs offense? They don't really care about scoring tons of points because the defense is so damn good. But still like the over just because it's so low with two good quarterbacks. And here's how I see this game playing out. Justin Herbert plays awesome. Stands toe-to-toe with Mahomes, and the Chargers lose at the end because let's be honest, that's what they do. Chargers plus the 5.5. Like it, but don't love it coming up for Week 7, NFL Sunday. And that takes us to the 5 games that I love, my 5 best bets for Week 7 in the National Football League. And we will start in Baltimore with the Lions and the Ravens. Let me ask you a question. No, you right here. Do the Baltimore Ravens have an identity right now as a team? And if so, what is it? You don't know. You know why you don't know? Because they don't have one. They want to be this high-octane passing offense they are. They used to be a great running team. Now they're not. Do the Detroit Lions have an identity? Yes, they absolutely do. They're going to line up and smash you in the mouth, and the weather's going to be bad in Baltimore. Detroit plus 3. Detroit goes into Baltimore and wins the game. Restore the roar. Rawr. Lions plus 3. Best bet, number 1. All right, let's go to Denver for best bet number 2. Packers and the Broncos in a rematch of Super Bowl, 32. Super Bowl 32. The Broncos won that Super Bowl against the Packers, and I think we get a similar result coming up on Sunday. I can't believe I'm saying it, but give me Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. I love Love, but I think I hate Love also because Jordan Love has not played well. Denver's defense, I think, is actually starting to play better. Give me the Denver Broncos to beat the Green Bay Packers. God have mercy on my soul. Sean Payton's going to have this team ready to roll. Give me the Broncos plus 1. Broncos win the game against Green Bay on Sunday. Oh, baby. Best bet number 3, Seattle and Arizona. I bet Cincinnati last week, and man, did I get lucky with the Cincinnati Bengals against Seattle. Seattle should have won that game by double digits. Starting to get JSN more involved in the offense. Josh Dobbs finally starting to play poorly. Cardinals look like the team that we thought coming into the year was going to be the worst team in the league. And Seattle chomping at the bit. Should have beaten the Bengals last week. You know what they're going to do? Take their frustrations out on the awful Arizona Cardinals who can't run the ball. And Josh Dobbs couldn't hit Hollywood Brown with an open pass if his life depended on it. Let's lay the Seahawks. Seahawks win big. 41-7. Don't hold me to it. Seattle wins big over the Arizona Cardinals. Seahawks. Best bet number 3. Now we'll go to the primetime games. And how great is that? How good is this game? Sunday Night Football, maybe a Super Bowl preview. The Alabama Quarterback Bowl, Philadelphia and Miami with Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa. Slight lean for me towards the Eagles, but let's go over the total. Question. How are the Dolphins going to get any stops in this game with this terrible defense? Answer, they're not. Also, how are the Eagles going to stop a Dolphins offense that nobody can stop? Answer, they're not. It's a high total. It should be higher. Over 52 in the Nick Saban Quarterback Bowl with Halen. Halen is a combination of Jalen and Hurts. With Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa, over 52 with the Dolphins and the Eagles. And we will close the best bets on Monday Night Football with the Niners and the Vikings. My God, I guess I kind of understand why people like Minnesota a little bit in this game. We wait the status of Christian McCaffrey. Looks like Debo is going to be good to go. And bettors like Minnesota, remember their game against Kansas City, closed 3 at home against the Chiefs. Justin Jefferson played in that game, but still, bettors kind of like the Vikings a little bit. I can't get behind Minnesota ever. How are the Vikings scoring without Justin Jefferson on this defense? All the defensive players are going to play. And how are the Niners not rolling it up on this terrible Vikings defense? Niners minus the 6.5. Get this. This will go up to 7 before we hit kickoff coming up on Monday night. Niners minus 6.5. The final best bet for week 7 in the National Football League. Again, the promo code is BOS. Bet $10, $200 in bonus bets to new users. And that's how we're going to dominate this week. Week number 7 in the National Football League. The board of spreads. Nick Kostos with you. Presented by BetMGM.